What is up, you guys, and welcome to Jay's Gaming World. Today we're going to be taking the solid color challenge, and I am so excited to be here. I am recording for the first time using my Blue Snowball microphone, which is going to save me a whole lot of time in editing. Before this, I don't know if I mentioned it in a previous video, I used to record using my phone, and I had to transfer everything via YouTube. Not via YouTube, via Bluetooth, and it would take forever, and it was very difficult to edit. This is my first time just calmly sitting in front of my computer and recording my voice, and life is great right now. As I said earlier, this is the solid color challenge, and I have seen this done on YouTube many times, and I wanted to do something a little bit different, so I told myself, why not build a duplex? Why not make it two different challenges in one? So this is what I decided to do. I decided to build a duplex where I will be building two bachelor pads in Newcrest. I'm not sure if I'm going to be playing in the Let's Play version these videos, but I definitely wanted to build it. So it was two bachelor's pad, one of them using a red solid color, the other one using a blue solid color. Honestly, I've watched so many YouTubers do such a great job with this build that I was like, if I just do a basic color, it's just not gonna look as nice, and it's not gonna stand out. So let's build a duplex, and that's what I did. And as you guys can see here, I'm just playing with the shape of it right now, playing with the ceilings. And I have said a million times before, I absolutely hate doing ceilings. I have watched some tutorials by different people. By the Sim Supply, and I know Lil Simpsy has one, and they do a great job with ceilings. I unfortunately do not. Ceilings confuse me. Ceilings are difficult. I'm learning, I'm not gonna lie, and for this challenge I told myself, well, let's see if I can just avoid the whole ceiling roofing tool altogether. So this is what I came up with. Let's make it a little more modern, so we use a little less roofing. So that's the approach I took. Still wanted to use red and blue. I did cheat a little bit, and I only call it cheating because it's impossible, I think, to get everything to be functional in one solid color. So I counted accents as part of the solid color for this build. So not everything that I used was 100% blue or 100% red, but I try to stick and be as loyal to the color scheme as possible, knowing that I wanted my Sims and my build to have things like a TV, which is impossible to find a red or a blue one. So you know, that's how that was my approach for it. I would also like to say that originally I tried to do this challenge, and I tried to do it with purple, and that was a failure. It was hard. There wasn't much purple stuff, and I quickly realized that it would be impossible to build an all purple house. I mean, you can build an all purple house, but to have it be solid purple, I mean, it was hard enough with red and blue. Purple just wasn't working. It would have been awesome. I wanted to challenge myself at first, but it just wasn't doable, at least from my perspective. So that's when I decided, let's go twice as nice. Let's do blue, let's do red, let's record. And oh my god, I know I said it earlier, but I am so happy right now with this mic. It just feels great not to be grabbing my phone, to be afraid that somebody might call me type of situation. I am hands-free. I don't have to worry about, did I put my phone on airplane mode? Did I not put my phone on airplane mode? I can just sit here and talk freely into my mic, and I am absolutely loving it. I absolutely want more technology. I would like to get a webcam so I can put my ugly mug on here a little more. But that's in the near future, hopefully. You know, all things come with little. I am just happy with the way that I'm starting to get, you know, not a ton of views, but I'm starting to get people commenting on some of my builds and on some of my work. And I'm starting to get, you know, some followers on Twitter. I believe it's Jay's Gaming World 1. But I'm starting to get some followers on Twitter. I'm starting to get some followers on YouTube. Some private messages, people commenting on my stuff, some comments. So it's a good feeling. It feels like whatever I'm doing it's starting to show a little bit of fruit, and I look forward to doing a whole lot more in the future. Again, I picked a small lot, the smallest I can find in Newcrest, because I wanted to challenge myself, and I figured if I built one big duplex in a small lot, it would look cool. It would take a whole lot of spacing, and I would get to do some cool, landscaping with it, but also not massive landscaping. I get carried away with landscaping. I love landscaping as much as I hate roofing, because I hate roofing, but completely hate roofing, but I completely love landscaping. And I knew I would spend hours and hours and hours if I had a whole lot of space to landscape, a whole lot of space to landscape. So it was to my benefit not to do that to myself. So I decided to build one big duplex with a little bit of greenery so I can get some cool landscaping going on, but definitely not a massive amount. I also want to give a little bit of a spoiler because I know we're not there yet. God, this video is super long, but I landscaped blue and red too because I wanted to give honesty and continuity. I guess that's the word I want to use to the whole build. So even in the landscaping, I make sure to include the blue and red. I like how these houses look. It's just so different. The fact that they're like pretty much a solid color. I don't know if I could like play in these, but I could, I guess. Maybe I'll try it one day. I don't know. I also want to say this particular build is available on the community page on The Sims 4. My gamer tag I will put at the end of the video, as I always do, is JRDEARM. When I uploaded this to the community, I forgot to change the name of it. So it's in there as the basic Sims name. So I think it was like Alcove something. I'll make sure to put all that at the end because I don't know off the top of my head. But it will all be linked. No, well, not linked because, I'm still learning YouTube. I'm kind of old, man. I'm 35 years old. I hate to admit it. So I'm kind of late to this whole YouTube nonsense. But I'm still learning how to use the different tools, how to link things, how to do all this. Even the editing, it's all new to me. So little by little, we will learn and we will move forward. But I don't know. I will at least at the end of the video have a title screen with my gamer tag name and with the community name, so you can find my build on the community page. I promise that much. And I will continue to learn. If you guys have some suggestions or anything I can do to have a better and more immersive experience on my channel, please feel free to comment. Feel free to like. Actually, feel free to dislike. I'm pretty confident in myself, and it's hard to hurt my feelings, but I always accept criticism because that is how we learn. So anyways, if you have any suggestions that anything I can do moving forward to have a better channel, I am glad to listen to you. That was a whole lot said. I am a little bit tired, you guys. I have a long day ahead of me tomorrow. I work 11 hours. I work 11 hours a day every day. I work as a para-educator, kind of like a teacher situation, except I'm not yet licensed. I'm working on it. So I'm not a teacher. I'm more of a para-educator for my first job. And then right after I'm done with that, I work in an after-school program with kids still. I love working with children. But tomorrow I have a drama class. I lead a drama club. So I was getting ready for that and making sure I had all the materials and supplies and that I had an interesting class put together. And then I wanted to do this, and it's just been a whole lot. But here we are. We are recording. We are fine. We are happy. We are making the solid color challenge. This is also very challenging for me because this build took a couple hours to make, and I sped it up 5 times, and it's still like 20 some minutes, almost a half an hour. And to be honest, when I'm performing, I've worked as an actor. Like I said earlier, I'm a drama coach. I've done some professional acting. I'm also, believe it or not, a professional wrestler. when I'm doing that type of stuff, I can talk all day in character. But Jay, the person, I'm kind of boring. My life is kind of meh. So, to sit here and talk as a real person rather than a character for half an hour, it's really pushing it. I'm 10 minutes into this and I'm still talking, which I guess that's good. But it's a whole learning experience for me. I don't know. Like, I want to fill you guys in, and as much here I realized I somehow color the whole thing red, and I went back out and decided to fix the color issues because, like I said, I want a red and a blue. But like I said, I'm willing to disclose as much as I can without giving away my whole private life. But yeah, let me know what you guys want to know. I want to talk to you guys. I want to get to know you guys. This for me is a fun experience. It is something that I've always wanted to do, and I never had the time. And I don't know if I have the time now, but I'm kind of making time to record, to do things. I've been playing The Sims since The Sims 1. Like I said, I'm old. So I remember when The Sims first came out. I'm starting to sound like a grandparent right now, but I do remember when The Sims first came out, and I've loved The Sims ever since. Now that I have a video card, I'm not just gonna record The Sims. I'm gonna do other things. I know I want to do Minecraft. I want to do WWE 2K19 because I love wrestling. But I first have to figure out the card. So if you can help me out with the card, if you know some information, I've been YouTubing some things and I'm still figuring things out. I think my first problem is that the computer that I was using, well, I use a big computer to record this type of stuff, and this computer works great. But the computer that I was using to record my my video games on my PS4 was an older laptop, and I think trying to do something new with it just wasn't working. So I have a newer laptop now that I gotta connect, and hopefully I can fix that problem. But anyways, the video capture card that I bought was a NIX video capture card. So if you have any information, any pro tips on those, feel free to let me know. I am always willing to accept help. But yeah, I want to do, like I said, I want to do Minecraft. I want to do WWE 2K19. I play other games a lot. Like I just got the DC Legos Villains game. Oh my god, I love that game. That game is freaking amazing. I am a huge fan of the Joker. I am a huge fan of DC, and I love building Legos. So it's like everything coming together to create a wonderful game for Jay to enjoy, and Jay enjoys it thoroughly. Now, I've been creating content for this channel, and I work 11 hours a day. I am a dad to a almost 10-year-old. I am a husband. So there's a lot going on in Jay's life. So I haven't played the game recently. It's been like a week since I last played the DC villain games. And sometimes I'm like, do I create stuff for YouTube? Do I go stick away and play DC villains? So hopefully I will get my video card working, and I can do both. I can create content for my channel, and at the very same time, I can enjoy the games that I love. But right now, I'm still enjoying the games that I love because, like I said earlier, I've played every single Sims out there, from Sims 1 to now Sims 4, and I love the Sims. They've been a special part of my life, my whole life. With Sims 4, I don't have all the expansions for it yet. I have a lot of them. I've been purchasing some since I decided to record, but I definitely got to get more expansions. But I do have a lot of, a lot of them, so I'm able to create a lot of things, and I'm hoping it only gets better. A reminder that I am doing a Let's Play on my New Crest project. I follow the life of Nancy Loveheart, and I'm starting to just love that character. I play a family off camera with a different save, and I've been playing that family for a very long time, and I decided I'm so far into the family's history that I didn't want to start recording on them, but I take time to play as them. But I've been dealing more with the whole Nancy Loveheart story than I was even them. Not because of, that's what I'm using for YouTube, because I've only recorded 2 small Let's Plays for YouTube, but because I'm really liking the whole starting a family from scratch in a starter home and doing the grind and the struggle from the beginning. It's a lot of fun, you guys. So again, That's another series that you guys can follow and give me feedback. What would you like Nancy Loveheart to do next? Don't tell me to kill her, because she's brand new. She hasn't had any kids, and I would love to have a legacy. And here in the video right now, I am doing one of my favorite things to do when I'm in The Sims, which is landscaping. And I told myself, you know what? I want reds and I want blues, so let's do it. Those little bushes have little red flowers. I wish they had more. I wish I would have resized, but I decided not to. But again, the little landscaping that I'm putting on the floor itself, it's, you know, little blue flowers, little red flowers. So I'm really trying to showcase blue and red. My God, when I do these showcase videos, they're a lot easier for me to do because they're a lot shorter. I have been talking to her 15 minutes now. Like I said, off character, that really is a new record for me because, yeah, talking for 15 minutes, wow. Like I said, I'm on stage sometimes when I play wrestling. And wrestling, you guys, I play a character known as the grandson of communism. And when I do it, I change my voice. I talk like this, you know, because I am the Batman from Havana, Cuba. And I can do that all day long. And it's a lot of fun. Like I said, the Batman from the Havana, Cuba, he's a fun guy. In here I'm fixing some of the clipping errors. But anyways, playing the wrestling character, he's a really fun guy. And it's fun to play a bad guy. But like I said, Jay, the man who records his videos on YouTube, you know, he's a dad. He's in his 30s. So, you know, not much to say. But except that I am having tons of fun recording this video. I am having tons of fun spending time with you guys on here. It is really fun to do. As you can see right now, I am starting to move to the blue house now. I finished my red house and I'm doing some of the blue landscaping. And in here, I think this living room is a little awkward because of the shape that I picked for it. So, I mean, the chair placement, it's not the best, but I like it, you know. Ultimately, with the layout that I had, with the space that I have, I like what I did. I could have a smaller dining room and maybe have a larger living area, which I definitely thought about doing. But then I was like, you know what? No, because I like a big dining room. That is staying true to the J creation. Now, granted, this isn't the biggest of dining rooms because it is a small lot and it is a duplex on a small lot. But I wanted a bigger dining, eating area, and that's just what I did. I hate these blue lights. I hate the red ones too. But I wanted to stay true to the build and true to the colors, so I picked them because, you know, they're blue and red, so it is what it is. I don't know, moving forward, what else do I have to say? I mean, I guess I started telling you guys about some of my extracurricular activities as far as wrestling and all that. I want to wrestle some more. Definitely have the opportunities for some wrestling bookings. But I'm also, like I said earlier, I'm working on getting my teacher's license. So it's a struggle and a half, you know, to try to get study for that big teacher's test. So I have been taking less bookings. I'm definitely know for a fact that I'm wrestling in March for a promotion called PPCW here in Pennsylvania, in the central Pennsylvania area. I have been to every single PPCW show, and I have been a part of their story since day one, and I feel so fortunate that they're having me continue that tradition of working for them. So I am looking forward to that. I don't have the date for me right here, but I will definitely be doing that. Hopefully I can do some recording, and maybe I'll post some of my wrestling on here. That's always fun. I love playing in character. I love the whole wrestling thing. You know, I get hurt sometimes, not physically hurt like a major injury, but you know, doing professional wrestling really hurts your body, especially as you get older and you're doing all this bumping and throwing yourself on the floor and getting hit. The older you get, the harder it is for your body to handle. But you know, I've been doing a lot of that, and it's always fun and it's always rewarding at the end, even though at the beginning I'm like, oh my god, this is a whole lot of pain in my life. But anyways, decided to go with an open concept kitchen, which is what I did here. I hated that this is the bluest fridge that I could find because it's like something you'll find at a restaurant, but I kept it because it's blue and I wanted a blue house, a very blue house. And you know what I'm seeing when I look at this build? I see very blue and I see very red, and this is exactly what I wanted to deliver. So why complain? You know, it's blue, it's red, it is what it is. We made it work. We made it work. And here I'm starting to consider, should I have a smaller dining room? But you know what? No, I'm not going to have a smaller dining room because I want a bigger dining room. Actually, the size dining room that I want, I can't create right now because I don't have the space to create it. Something that I really enjoy is I love having dinner with my family. And I like the idea of a big dining room because when I'm with my family, I like to sit down and I like to eat with them. And I like to have awesome conversations. I know that was a big part of my holidays. So I wanted to bring that to this build. The whole concept of having a nice big dining room so you can enjoy with your friends and those you love. So this is why Jay loves big dining rooms. Oh my God, I almost, not almost out of time, but I've been talking for over 21 minutes, which means that this video is towards the end. And I have actually managed to maintain conversation outside of character, just talk like a normal person for all this time. Pat on the back to me. I am pretty proud of myself. Sometimes, you know, as a character, like I've said before, I have tons of confidence, but as a person, sometimes, you know, confidence is something you struggle with a little bit, you know, like what do people think? But I have gotten over that, and I have just gone with the flow and just try to do whatever it is best for me to do. And I know I'm kind of rambling right now. I don't know how some of you guys do it. Some of you guys like YouTube. I definitely love watching some videos on YouTube. Some of the people that I watch a lot of is I love the Sim Supply. I love Deligracy. I love those MC. I think they all have awesome content, and I follow them. And I like to watch their stuff, and it's always a fun time. But yeah, so a lot of my building ideas is inspired for them. At this point in the video, let me come back to this real quick. I'm getting a little bit lazy, so I am just copying over from the red and changing it to blue in the color palette if I can. I know that some of the design options have the same designs for red and blue, and I fully took advantage of that because it was a whole lot of building, and I needed that. I needed to give myself that. I needed a little bit of a break because I'm towards the end of the build, and I just kind of wanted to finish my build. And at this point, I'm Ottomans. It's Ottomans, Ottomans. I don't know, and I'm not gonna look it up right now because I am not gonna mess with my flow. But I thought that looked great. And moving forward to the little porch. Well, that's not really a porch, balcony type of build. So I mean, I left the balcony open so the Sims can go from the one to the other because there's a whole lot to do if you combine them. And the idea is they're bachelors, they're together, they're friends. And I'm out of time. I'm gonna cut out right here. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.